Clark County Today is presented by Connell Real Estate. Hire an agent, get a team. Learn more by visiting connellrealestate.com.
Hello everyone, Jacob Granneman here with your Clark County Today Friday night update of the stories we're following for you. Ballots continue to pour into the Clark County Elections Office at a record-breaking pace. As of this afternoon, well over 111,000 ballots had been received, or nearly 35% of registered voters. Speaking of which, the number of people registering to vote in this election is also at a record pace. Clark County Auditor Greg Kimsey says more than 35,000 people have registered to vote just this year, including over 1,200 in the last week alone. The state of Washington now allows you to register up until the 8 p.m. deadline on election night, but after Monday you have to do it in person at the county elections office. So far, around 60% of ballots have been returned through drop boxes, compared with around 25% in the last general election. Check out our full story at clarkcountytoday.com for more on what is shaping up to be an historic election. Firefighters with Clark County Fire District 6 and Vancouver Fire Department battled a stubborn fire early Friday morning in Hazeldale. 7 people and 2 dogs were displaced after the fire at a fourplex located at 6205 Northeast 11th Avenue. The fire was called in at 2:30 a.m. and by the time fire crews arrived, the fire had spread from one of the units in the fourplex to the attic. Efforts to fight the fire were complicated by a layer of what is known as car decking on the ceiling of the residence. The apartment complex also has ceiling heat, which made the task of fighting the fire more difficult due to numerous wires in the ceiling. No one was injured fighting the blaze and all residents escaped the building. The Red Cross has been notified and is in the process of assessing house needs from the 6 adults and 1 child who live in the complex. 5 engines, 1 squad, 1 truck, and 2 battalion chiefs were called as part of the fire response. The fire was extinguished by 3:30 a.m. It's been a year since the first meeting of the Oregon and Washington Bi-State Bridge Committee. The 16 members of the committee are in the final stages of reviewing the previous effort. Oregon Senator Lou Frederick was a critic of the previous project and spoke to us about transportation issues he believes should be brought before the committee. Frederick said he considered the original proposal very narrow in scope and believes the group should be looking at significantly more. He said he would like to expand the multimodal discussion to include high-speed rail that covers the Northwest from Vancouver, British Columbia to Eugene, Oregon, and beyond. On the I-5 corridor, Frederick said the issue of the bottleneck at the bridge as well as at his district south of the bridge should be addressed, fearing the traffic jam is potentially causing asthma problems for his constituents. He agreed that saving time was people's first priority for transportation and then getting value for their money. Frederick said the Burlington Northern Rail Bridge needs an upgrade and is a potential location for a high-speed rail line. Visit clarkcountytoday.com to read the full story. Will you be voting for the first time on November 3rd? Well, the League of Women Voters of Clark County and Fort Vancouver Regional Library are sponsoring a free online presentation for teens from 1 to 2 p.m. Saturday, October 24th. If you're not old enough to vote, the organizers will also offer ways for young people to get involved in their community and have their voices heard. Participants in this online program will need a computer, tablet, or phone. An email with the agenda and links to join will be emailed to registrants 1 hour before the program begins. Annika Robbins with FERL said the aim is to eliminate any anxiety new voters feel when navigating the world of ballots, voting laws, and even where to take their ballot. Visit the story at clarkcountytoday.com for the link to register. Camas quarterback Jake Blair made his college decision last week, but as Paul Valencia reports, football recruiting is a lot different this year with no fall season.
Last week, Camas quarterback Jake Blair accepted an offer to become a preferred walk-on at Oregon State University. Congratulations, Jake, on that decision. But his story is just a reminder of how things have changed with college football recruiting during a pandemic. He normally would have had an entire summer with camps and clinics and college visits. Nope, canceled. By now he would have had 6 or 7 games for more film, for more opportunities to get scholarships. Nope, canceled. Jake had one big advantage. He was already a known talent, a known name before COVID hit. But there are late bloomers, guys that need their senior year of high school football to get college offers. A year ago, Jackson Clemmer became one of the best wide receivers in the state from Camas. Well, his junior year, he didn't do much. He told me he's not sure he'd be playing college football right now without his senior year. Today on ClarkCountyToday.com, I've got a story that details many of the changes of college football recruiting.
Now a brief programming note in case you're wondering why there was no update on Clark County COVID-19 numbers today. Public Health ran into some issues with their data reporting system, which delayed the Friday update. Due to the nature of this show, the numbers weren't posted in time to be included. Be sure to check our Facebook and Twitter pages for the very latest numbers from the week. Well, there's a quick check of the stories we've got for you at ClarkCountyToday.com. Be sure to follow us on all the social media through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube to see when stories are posted and be part of the conversation. You can send us your story ideas and feedback to our email, news@ClarkCountyToday.com. From all of us, thanks for watching. Have an awesome weekend. Stay warm, and we'll see you again next week.